Salter in stride, outlet on the break, it's LeBlanc, and alone scores! Matthew LeBlanc, the stretch pass from Bamback, the outlet from Salter, and a 3-0 lead for the Austin Ice Bats. Erickson gets his first touch of the night, it's just a stop of the puck in behind his goal. Bit of a messy pass there, and Hillman's got it, Gunnar Hillman scores! Returns to the series after a suspension for the last game, and he opens the scoring 42 seconds into it. Another point shot coming through this time from Force, as Aiden DeLuna will finally get it out himself. Muscled back by Humphreys, he'll backhand that one into the Brahmas end and go for a change.
Yeah, very good play here.
Cardona feeds LeBlanc, scores! Another forecheck goal as the Ice Bats continue to be relentless. Yeah, it was a hand that hit him, not a stick.
Yes.
So he's not going to get a high sticking call in the first place on that. You could make an argument for a roughing call, but he's definitely not going to get the double minor he's lobbying for. And he's not going to get anything at all.
No.
That's a good face-off win by Yeli Sevis, something the Brahmas have struggled with in the latter portions of this hockey game. Good win to the boards, taking the hit to move it up by Sven Svensson. Conrad has it though, moves it down into the middle, blocked by Fowler. Yeli Sevis sniffing around the hash marks, not going to be able to get it to him.
Again, Brunig, very good. Just shadow him. You don't need to actually attack him, just shadow him. Force him to make a play. Look at that. That's beautiful by Brunig.
And he forces the pass across. It's not clean. That's going to buy precious seconds for the Ice Bats. The Brahmas captain Jones bumped off the puck by Sven Svensson. He's really making a case to the Austin Ice Bats faithful here in Cedar Park to pick up one of his jerseys.
Yeah, for sure.
Brunig's pressure causes a tumble. Outlet feed to Fada. DeLuna out of the box, back to even strength. Great stick to poke it forward, and DeLuna's got his man. DeLuna to Brunig, out of his reach. I would have liked to see DeLuna take advantage of Leibold's stumble and go to the goal there.
Well, again, it looks easier when we're up here than out on the ice. You see it a little bit differently down there. But yeah, still Brunig trying to get that puck right back to DeLuna. And it's almost too many men there.
Yeah, risky play by or risky change rather by the Ice Bats. Handled well by Reamer. Phillips.
Bamback jumped on way earlier than he was supposed to.
Ice Bats need to stay out of the box here. They've had 5 penalties. More! Centered! Glove down as LeBlanc did not get all he wanted on that shot. A little bit of a change-up handled well by Gavin Erickson. 8:08 to go, and the return of Mason Manderfield, who goes straight out onto the ice.
Well, it's good to see him back on this play here. He's going to want that goal back. He's going to want to shove it in the Brahmas' face here. Got to keep some tight-lipped here if you're Mason Manderfield. Maybe throw some clear tape on that mouth.
I think we need to go a little stronger. I'd say we go straight to the duct tape here. Manderfield muscles the puck around behind the Brahmas goal. Moves it up to the half wall, but it's picked up by the Brahmas. Turn back into the Brahmas zone. Manderfield hot on pursuit. He's got fresh legs. He just sat for 12 minutes. Cardona towards the goal. Blocked aside by Mallow Phillips. Manderfield muscles him into the boards. Cardona up to pick up the loose puck. Tumble in front. Manderfield pokes it in. Into the middle. Cardona swings and misses. Back come the Brahmas. Gianni Benson feeds his man, but it's poked away by Luke Fowler. What a play, or Dylan Jimenez, excuse me. What a play by DJ. As Manderfield sends it in, picked up by Hillman. His shot wide and into the netting.
Sent that about 40 feet wide.
Yeah. Again, they don't ask how, they ask how many.
Exactly.
7:16 to go in the third. 4-1 Ice Bats lead. 49-26. The Bats have the shot advantage. In a game which is essentially a must-win if they want a home playoff series here in Cedar Park for the first time in team history. Face-off won by Hillman, kept out by Fowler, sent on goal, blocked in front. Hillman's shot, feathers, rebound, scores! Jake Bamback finally purges the snake, and the Ice Bats a 4-goal lead late in the third period.
Well, the Brahmas are the one that won that face-off, and it's the determination of the captain, Gunnar Hillman. Then the stick lift in there, giving it out to Bamback. And then Erickson, it kind of floated in between his pads. He had no idea where it was. And it forced him to make a save he did not want to make. And a beautiful play. Bamback, Johnny on the spot, gets his stick in the lane and puts it behind Erickson. It's 5-1.
It's not the most Jake Bamback goal we've ever seen. It's more along the lines of a Gunnar Hillman or an Aris Berardi. But it does not matter. A goal is a goal. And for now, the chasm between these two teams as DeLuna feeds it off the boards just out of the reach of Jared Brunig. Ingold up the wall, stopped by Garrett Morris. Hit by Alex Morris, and they'll go back at it. Helmet removed, and Garrett's getting a penalty for that. I feel like that's the second time Alex Morris has lost his chapeau in 2 games.
Well, with the game being kind of out of reach there, Garrett's going to go. It is a 10-minute for removing the helmet, I believe, Boggs.
No, he's getting a 2+.
So 2 out of 10.
I'm guessing the 10-minute is because of what he said to the jawing of James, or not James Ingle, but Aiden Liebel.
And then Xavier Othon came over and said something to him as well, so maybe something was actually said. So yeah, he is gone.
Nolan DeAngelis coming in to serve the penalty by Garrett Morris. 6:46 to go in the third period. A 6th penalty levied against the Ice Bats, much like last night. 6 penalties against the home team, and Ethan Salter drops the boom. Well, Wags, this game has been kind of as we build it. Physical, expressive, and a great poke check by Gunnar Hillman almost caused a chance for Jake Bamback. He just couldn't keep his edges.
Again, but now it's about, like, again, it's gonna get really hard here at the end here as we get a play by Fada. Ooh, nice play by Jimenez.
Yeah. Jimenez has been all over the place defensively as well. Laying the body, big hits, timely hits, and great stick checks as well. As Hillman, taken down, moves it to Bamback. Jake Bamback looking for his second. Bamback scores! Short-handed! A 6 for the Ice Bats. Past one of the best goaltenders in the entire NA3.
Jake Bamback does what he did in the shootout and outweights Erickson till he was down and fights through the stick hook of the Brahmas player and buries it for a 6-1 lead. But that play does not happen without the absolutely gutsy effort of Gunnar Hillman as he's falling, gets it over to Jake Bamback, who makes no mistake, and puts it behind Erickson for that 6-1 lead.
Gunnar Hillman falling to his knees, plays the puck forward, gets it to his line mate, his roommate, and that will get the Bats their 6th. What effort from the captain. What an X factor since he's come in. The opening goal of the game, 2 assists tonight as well. Gunnar Hillman has been spectacular for the Ice Bats in his last regular season game in Cedar Park.
Yeah, I mean, again, if we're going to go out, you go out with a bang, right?
And I don't think he wants it to be his last game here in an Ice Bat sweater, Wax.
He does not. But what an impact he's made in this game.
Garvey in tight, kept out by White. Bounced across, nobody on the weak side. 43 seconds to go in the minor to Morris. Brahmas controlling, Conrad spins away. Puck rolls to Liebold. Garvey lifted by LeBlanc. Returns it to Liebold. Across, off of Conrad, down low. Conrad gets the return. Playing behind the goal line, looking for a backdoor feed. Decides to fight it on goal. And Tyler White in the RVH keeps it in front of him. Good job there. Swing and a bit of a foul tip there by Georgi Tokarski, but he gets it out to center red. And that's what matters. High hit on LeBlanc. And he'll come back into the play a little bit late as White keeps that sharp angle shot out again. LeBlanc able to clear it this time on the backhand. And that will end the next power play for the Texas Brahmas.
Well, another thing is that goal by Bamback. That was a shorthanded goal, Boggs.
Yep. Returning the favor from last night. Peyton DePerno's tally. Huge hit down low by Svensson. stripped away from him by Garvey, who will move this one forward. Takes it himself up. DeAngelis swipes at him, and Garvey pokes at his skate from behind. Svensson, Brunig, 2-on-1. Svensson scores off the stick and in. A 7th tally for the Austin Ice Bats, and Svensson's first goal at home in an Austin sweater.